Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Brian Wong, your spirituality bro, and today I want to explain the masculine and the feminine energy and why it is so important in spirituality and everybody's life. So, before I start, I just want to make it clear that by masculine and feminine energy, I'm not defining gender. No, this goes beyond gender. A masculine energy and feminine energy is both in the female and the male version. It just dictates which one is more dominant in each of us. That's all. So feminine and masculine energy we can see all around us. Really, it's you can see at the moon and the sun, the ocean, the land. You can see in sound and silence. You can see in whatever you might think of. It is also present, and this is the important part, that it is not just the feminine and the masculine energy is not just in things that are materialized, such as the ocean and land, but they are also in the things that you cannot touch or they're not tangible, such as a moment to be assertive and a moment to be nurturing. Both of them are very important values, but they both reflect, one reflects the masculine energy, one reflects the feminine energy. So why the hell is this even important? Well, because the masculine and feminine energy is the duality of life. This is why it is important. So you have how to explain what the duality of life is. The duality of life is an illusion. Don't get fearful. I don't mean by this, something crazy out of place. I just mean that when you look at the universe, what are we? What is everyone? What is everything that exists but the universe? Everything that exists is the universe. It's what religion call God. So the universe splits himself, or it doesn't split himself. The universe is just one thing, it's just one flow of energy. But depending on which dimension you are and in which state of mind you are, you might see different contrasts. Well, within this reality, we see the duality of the black and white, the female and male differences, which is actually, again, it doesn't exist. It's just one flow of energy in the universe. So that being said, why is this important? Because some people cling too much either to feminine or to masculine, not seeing that this is an illusion. So this is why one of my favorite logos, or my favorite designs, it's so powerful. It's the Yin Yang. You have within the white, there is a black dot representing that within whiteness and black dot can exist, and within a black flow of energy there is a white dot, meaning that within a black flow of energy whiteness can exist. Right, so this is the feminine and the energy, and the dots are important because within the masculine there is feminine, and between the feminine there is masculine. But that's not the point of the yin yang. The point of the yin yang is that there is a line, there is a curve separating the yin and the yang. That is the important. That is the flow of the universe. You see, it is not masculine, it is not feminine, but it is flowy. It is non-attached, because when you get attached to the white, you get dark, and when it gets attached to the dark, you will see that there is also some light in there too. So it is the meaning of the yin yang is to be in the middle, is to be in the flow of life. So what does that mean, or in regards to feminine and masculine energy? It means the following: that when you are a man, for example, and you get ashamed by, for example, having a tender side to you or a nurturing side to you, well, I would just, why are you? Why would a man be ashamed of that, you know? That is actually that complements the masculine energy. You see, just like the white dot within the black flow of energy in the yin yang, that complements you, that is part of you. So when you reject a part of you, then you don't become whole, you don't flow freely, but you flow forcedly, you flow unnaturally. So look at the how a waterfall flows. It flows with the, you know, with the path of least resistance. Still, it has power when you see a waterfall, right? Because the energy, the power of the nature is behind it, flowing through it. So when you allow yourself as a masculine or a man person, talking to gender, to also embody some of the feminine side of you, you flow with power of nature. When you block and resist that, you're not flowing with your full capacity. You're flowing with a limited potential of who you can be. The same goes to a woman. You know, when a woman, for example, is afraid of some parts of herself, of being afraid of the masculine energy, or becoming the masculine energy, embodying some parts of the masculine energy, or is just afraid in general of the energy, of the masculine energy, well, that causes some problems too, because what happens through time is that then women embody energy which is, how do you explain it, which is an energy embodied to, is related in history with a lot of deceived, with a lot of manipulation in some way, with just passively aggressively taking out the blockage. When you block that energy within you, it will show up some way or somehow in a negative way. And it has been, for example, women were known not to kill men in battle with a sword, but with poison, you see. All of these incarnations of blockages of the feminine energy are just a sign of resistance within the feminine energy of the masculine energy. Again, don't just accept the masculine energy within you too, or around you too. Don't block it. Don't we no not it's not we don't need to judge anything as good nor bad, but just as what it is, you know. And when you just accept freely for it to flow freely through our body and through who we are and through our behavior, that's when we can become the fuller, or the most you can become, right? Not being ashamed of any part of who we are, nor afraid of any part that we can be or that we are. So that's it. That's the part of what I wanted to explain about masculine and feminine energy. Just in case it is still not clear, I want to give them a more clear example of what the masculine and feminine energy is. Masculine energy is, let's say you have a plant, you are the plant in this case, and that this plant needs water. Masculine energy is the action of giving this plant water. That's the masculine energy, the action. However, the feminine energy is the energy of consistency, of nurturing the plant. So it's not about a single event of giving the plant water, but it is the nurturing throughout time. You see, without the masculine and the feminine energy present, the plant would die, because it needs both. And we need both too. So that's it, beautiful soul. Don't block or don't resist any part of you. Accept both feminine and masculine energy, and you will flow with the strength of a waterfall. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful soul. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.